Vice City is back, and it is not the Vice City you remember. Ever since GTA 6 was announced, one argument keeps coming back. Is this a real sequel to Vice City, or did Rockstar just reuse the name and start over? I think both sides are looking in the wrong place. If you're into GTA 6 as much as I am, and you enjoy these kinds of videos, please make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel. It would genuinely help me grow this. The original Vice City takes place in 1986. GTA 6 takes place right now. Nobody's put an exact year on the new one, but modern day is the closest thing we've got. And that alone tells you something. It's the same city, almost 40 years apart. Most of the sequel talk gets stuck on people. Is Tommy back? Is Lance in it? Does anyone from the old game turn up? That's the fun version of the question. I just don't think it's the real one. The thing that actually carries over isn't a character, it's the city. Think about what the original Vice City really was. Rockstar took one very specific, real moment, Mid-eighties Miami, and they froze it. Not a made-up city, a real place, at one exact point in time. The pastel, the neon, the Art Deco strip, the cocaine cowboys era the city was living through right then. Because that was a real Miami. 1980 was the Mariel boat lift. 1984 was Miami Vice on TV, the show that sold the whole pink and teal fantasy to the world. Speedboats, white suits, money laundering through beachfront hotels. Vice City took that exact myth and let you live inside it. So the game is basically a time capsule, a real city, bottled at one moment in its life. And the real Miami did not stay there. It moved on, the way cities do. The pastel 80s turned into a glass skyline. Wynwood went from empty warehouses to one of the most famous art districts in the country. Downtown grew a wall of towers in Brickell that just weren't there before. And South Beach, that same Art Deco strip, was actually half run down in the 80s. People fought to save it, repainted it, and turned it into the postcard you see today. The money changed too. Cocaine turned into real estate, then into tech and crypto. The people changed, the accents changed, Little Havana kept growing. New waves kept arriving, the way they always have in Miami. Stand on that coast in 86, then stand on it again today, and you'd recognize the water and almost nothing else. Now look at what Rockstar is actually building. Ocean Beach, the sunlit Art Deco side. Little Cuba, dense and loud and alive. A real working port. Downtown towers. The same bones as the old game, aged 40 years and rebuilt in modern detail. And it's bigger than just the city this time. The old game was basically Vice City and a couple of islands. GTA 6 is a whole state. Leoneda. The Keys, strung out on tray bridges. Grass rivers, the wetlands standing in for the Everglades. Mount Calaga, up in the forested high ground. Port Gellhorn, a rough Gulf Coast town. Ambrosia, out in the rural county. The world that was always implied around Vice City in 86 finally exists around it. And think about how big that jump actually is. 40 years is not just better graphics, it's smartphones instead of payphones, social media instead of answering machines. A completely different culture standing on the same streets. Even the radio tells that story. Vice City ran on synth pop and hair metal, the sound of exactly one moment. GTA 6 runs on whatever now sounds like. Same dial, a completely different decade coming out of the speakers. And Rockstar does not fake this stuff. They go to the real city, they photograph the real corners, and they rebuild them piece by piece. So when the map ages, it ages the way the real Miami actually did. That's the part that makes the time jump land. That's why place sequel is the honest way to put it. In this series, the location always outlives the people in it. Protagonists come and go. Los Santos was there before Franklin, and it was there after. The map is the one thing that survives every story. And look at how unusual this move even is. GTA almost always leaves the city behind. Liberty City, San Andreas, Los Santos, new game, new map, almost every single time. And the one time they did go back, from GTA 3 to GTA 4, they barely aged Liberty City at all. Same era, a few years apart. They have never done this. gone back to a city and pushed it forward almost 40 years into a completely different age. They could have invented somewhere brand new. They had every reason to. Instead, they went back to a place they'd already built, and they let time do the work. You don't do that for a name. You do it because the place itself is the thing you want to show off. And this only works because it's a place people already know. A brand new city is just a new city. You take it at face value. But Vice City comes with a version of itself already sitting in your head, the '86 one. And every change lands against that. Rockstar doesn't have to tell you the city got older. You feel it because you remember the before. Now, I want to be straight about what isn't confirmed. Nobody from the old game is locked in, and Rockstar hasn't said a single word about how the two Vice Cities connect, if they even connect at all. So none of this is me calling it canon. It holds up without that, because the argument was never about the cast. It's about the ground they're standing on. And honestly, that's the part I find exciting. Not the theory, the feeling. Driving down a street you first saw as a blocky pastel sketch back in 2002, and seeing it standing there now in full modern detail. Older, richer, a little sadder in some corners. That hits different than any brand new map ever could. What I keep landing on is smaller than the theory. It's the buildings. A real city keeps its past in the parts nobody tore down. The old hotel still standing behind the new tower. The block that never got renovated. The one corner time forgot. If Rockstar built this place the way they build everything, then some piece of 1986 is still standing in there, on purpose. The question was never really whether Vice City came back, it's which version of it they decided to keep.